Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm starting this morning au naturel. I'm in bed, and a very different start to a normal what I eat in a day video, because normally I would be downstairs and I would have probably done my workout or been about to do my workout, but as times are changing and things are a bit different these days, I start my day here in my bed with my cup of tea and my banana, and Andrew brings it to me generally in the morning, or sometimes I get it myself. And it is currently, what is the time? Oh, hold on. It is currently 7:10. This is actually slightly early for normal start. Archie's been suffering with his hay fever, so he's had us all up this morning. But yeah, it's 7:10 and I'm just having this. So this is my normal start to the day. I will always start my day with a cup of tea and a banana, and then I will do a workout, and then I have my breakfast. It just is all happening a little bit later than normal now that we're all at home. So I will generally start my workout about 8:30, depending on what time I wake up. So this morning it'll probably be 8 o'clock. Previously I used to do Lucy Wyndham Reed's workouts. Since lockdown started, I started doing Joe Wicks, which I really enjoyed, but then I found it got a bit easy and a bit samey. So now, because Andrew had joined Beachbody On Demand, I've got that too, and I've been doing Transform 20, which is with Shaun T, and it's a step workout, and it's a lot harder, and yeah, really, I mean, it's really good. I really enjoy it, and I've really got back into my exercise again since lockdown, because I've had more time. And I think definitely that's always been the issue, is that there hasn't been time to do a good workout. So yeah, so this is my what I eat in a day video, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so by clicking the button down below. It really helps me out. Hello, if you're a new subscriber, because I've had a bit of an influx of subscribers recently, I think due to my recent Home Bargains haul. There will be more hauls on the channel if that's what you're subscribed for, but this week I'm just going to talk to you about what I eat. So welcome along, and I'm going to eat and drink this now, and then I'll catch you in a bit.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do, like
Right, I am looking a bit more respectable now. That was a hard workout. It was really tough. And now it is, I've taken a bit longer to get ready because I needed to wash my hair and everything. So it's now 20 to 10 and I'm gonna have my breakfast, and I'm gonna have a protein shake. I use this, which is the Protein Works vegan protein. And I have the vanilla, what's it called? Vanilla something. Vanilla cream. And I don't know how many, if you're on Weight Watchers, I don't know how many points, it's like 60 calories, I think, if you have it with water, which I do. I started having it with milk, but it takes 300 mils of milk. That's quite a lot of points if you're on Weight Watchers, and I'm not strictly following Weight Watchers at all, but I'm trying to be more just wary of what I'm eating. Lockdown has enabled me to gain about 7 or 8 pounds, so I need to get rid of that again, and so I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful of what I'm eating, which isn't easy when you're at home all day with everybody else and the sun's shining and you want to have a glass of wine and eat snacks. It's hard. Anyway, so I have this protein shake, and then I'm also going to have a mug cake this morning. I'm going to have the blueberry, I think it is like a Weight Watchers recipe, but it's about 3 points on Weight Watchers blueberry mug cake, and I'll show you what you need for that. So to make the mug cake, you need 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour or plain flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 2.5 teaspoons of granulated sugar, or you could use like a sweetener if you wanted to, 3 tablespoons of fat-free milk, so skimmed milk, half a tablespoon of vegetable oil. I haven't got any vegetable oil, so we use olive oil, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and some blueberries, a handful of blueberries. And basically you put all the ingredients apart from the blueberries into the mug, whisk it up, add your blueberries, and then stick it in the microwave for about a minute, or a little bit longer if needed, and ta-da, you have a cake. So I'm going to do that now. So here is my mug cake. It is a little bit flat. I think there are recipes where you can make them with an egg, and I think they're probably slightly better, probably rise a bit better and a bit fluffier, but hey ho. It's filling and it's tasty, and that is all that matters. So I'm just putting some 0% fat Greek yogurt with it, and that is going to keep me full. What I found is that when I'm doing these harder workouts, it just makes me want to eat. And the problem is, when I did Weight Watchers properly and I lost the weight that I wanted to lose, I just couldn't work out, I couldn't exercise at all, because it just makes me so hungry. Like the moment I start exercising, I'm starving all the time. So I can't lose weight and exercise. So that's the reason why I've started having protein shake with my breakfast in the morning, just to fill me up a bit in a good way, so it doesn't tempt me then to snack all day long, because that's the problem. If I don't have enough breakfast, then I'm hungry, and then I just spend the rest of the day snacking. So so I have my protein shake and this, and that should fill me up until probably lunchtime now, because it's a lot later than I would normally have my breakfast. That was surprisingly tasty, actually. I've not tried that recipe before, and it didn't look that great when it came out of the mug, but actually it was really nice. It was a little bit chewy. I probably overcooked it a little bit, but I put it in for a minute and it was still runny, so I then put it in for another 2.5 minutes, and I think that was too much. Probably 2.5 minutes in total would probably be about right. And also, I think when I was talking about the recipe, I might have said 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. It's not, it's 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. I put in 2.5 tablespoons of sweetener, and it was just about right. So obviously you can just sweeten it to taste, play around with the recipe and see what you think. I will link the recipe I used below if I remember. But now it is just before 10, and I am going to have a cup of tea and crack on with my work for the day. It is now almost 1:30, and I've had nothing else to eat, which is not like me at all. I would normally, if I didn't then have a snack after my breakfast, I would normally have had lunch probably about an hour ago, or around about 12 o'clock, but I had to go to the pharmacy. Well, I had lots of work on this morning, and I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription, and then when I was there I realised I had a meeting at 12:30, so I had to rush back for that, and then after that I had to nip up to Tesco's because we ran out of tea bags. Cannot live without tea bags, so I had to go and get those, and then I've just got back. So everybody else has had their lunch, so I'm going to have mine, and I'm literally just going to have a couple of poached eggs on a bagel, which tends to be what I would normally have for breakfast, but I tried something different today. So it's quite nice sometimes to have something different for breakfast, because it gives me this as an opportunity for lunch, because I think lunches are the one thing that I find the most difficult to eat healthily, or if we're talking Weight Watchers low points wise, unless I have a salad or a bit of tuna and sweet corn, then I always lean towards bread products, and that's fine, you know, it's okay, but I know that they're not great, and I'm better when I don't have that. But anyway, a bagel thin is fine as long as it's just one. But if I was having a bagel on its own, then I would, without eggs, I would probably have cream cheese in it and some crisps on the side or something like that, and that's not good. So I'm going for this because I didn't have eggs for breakfast, so I'm having them now. God, my arms are aching. That workout was hard this morning. So yeah, I'm gonna have eggs and a cup of tea, and I'm hoping that'll fill me up. This is my problem. If I leave it this late to lunch and I get so hungry, I then tend to overeat. So a big tip if you're trying to maintain weight or lose a bit of weight or just eat healthily is to eat regularly. Don't leave it too long between meals. And a lot of people, you know, if they're trying to lose weight, they'll just, I won't snack at all. Well, actually, I think that's probably worse. It's better to have a little snack, as long as it's a healthy one, like a piece of fruit or a low calorie bar or something, in between meals, so that then when you have your dinners or your lunches or your breakfast, you're not eating loads. And that's the problem that I've had in the past. So yeah, so I'm gonna have that for my lunch now, and then I might have to have something a little bit sweet afterwards. And for that, I will either have a Skinny Whip bar or maybe a Battle Bite. So Andrew bought, if you saw my Home Bargains haul, which a lot of you have done, you will have seen I bought some Battle Bites. Those Battle Bites are 3 points for a part bar. So there's 2 sections in a bar. One section of that is 3 points in Weight Watchers, so it's really good, and they're very filling and really tasty, much nicer than the Skinny Whips. I mean, I love a Skinny Whip, but they're even nicer. So I might have one of those afterwards, but I'll let you know how I get on. So there are my eggs and my cup of tea. I have a funny feeling this is not going to be enough, but we'll see if I'm going to enjoy this now. It is 3:15 and I am sat at my desk and having a snack. I did manage to not have anything more. Well, I did have a banana after my poached eggs, but I didn't have anything else, which I'm quite pleased about, because I really, really wanted something else. I've been trying to make sure I drink lots more water, so I drank one of these, an entire one of these before breakfast this morning, so with my workout basically, and I'm now just over halfway through my second one. So I had a banana and then I've been sipping on this to try and take my mind off the fact that I was feeling a bit peckish. But it's now 3:15 and I think I'm probably entitled to a snack. So I'm going to have one of these, which is what I was talking about before. So these are the Battle Bites. Don't tell Andrew, because he bought a whole box of them. So I bought, in my Home Bargains haul, I bought 4. I bought a few different flavours. And he loved them so much, he went back and bought a whole box of them. But he won't be very happy that I'm helping myself to them. I've already had one, and this is not today, but I've already stolen one of his bars, so this is the second one I've stolen. But I'm only going to have one bit, so I'll show you what it looks like. So there's 2 bites inside. This is the caramel and pretzel. Now I don't have the Weight Watchers app anymore, but my friend does, and she put the ingredients into the app and said that it came out at 3 points for one. So that is the size of it. That's my hand. So it's not massive, but they are quite filling and they are so tasty. I've only had this one. Oh no, I've had the carrot cake one as well, and that's really nice. But I know that these caramel pretzel ones are 3 points and the Mississippi mud pie ones are as well. So I presume they probably all are. So yeah, I'm going to eat this now with my 4th cup of tea of the day. As I said, I can't really be doing without tea. I think before lockdown, I would have had a latte or something like that out and about, not every day, but quite often. And I've not been having those, so I have an extra cup of tea probably instead. We do have a coffee machine, but it's a hassle to have to make one. To be quite honest, it's far quicker to make a cup of tea. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with some more work. I'm going to have my tea and my Battle Bite, and then the next thing will be dinner. It is now 5:25. Kids are eating their dinner, and I am just about to cook our dinner. If you haven't watched my videos before, or you haven't seen my grocery hauls, we tend to eat separately Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then we will eat together as a family Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Previously it's been because the kids are generally out doing things after school and we're rushing around, and so they'll just have food on the go on those days. But obviously at the moment that's not the case. However, it just makes it easier. They can eat earlier, and Phoebe is still doing dance classes at in the evenings at the moment online, so she has to eat at a certain time. And also they are a little more fussy than we are, so we get to eat some different things for the 4 days that we eat separately. And we get gusto, so we have a box delivered every Tuesday, and oh, it's pouring with rain. Sorry, we have a box delivered every Tuesday, and we choose the meals that we're going to have, I think 2 weeks prior to that. So every week we choose for the following 2 weeks. And we choose a variety of different meals, and it just means that we get to eat different things. I was just getting bored of cooking the same old meals week in, week out, and this way we get to try new things, and if we don't like them, it doesn't matter, we haven't got leftover ingredients hanging around, so we can just try different things all the time, and we do. So I will show you, well, I'll show you what we're having tonight. So we are having this one tonight, which is a Joe Wicks one, and it's the Herbie turkey burgers with sweet potato wedges, which look really nice. You can do a screenshot then if you want to see, to make it yourself, and I'll do the back. So there you go, you can see those are the instructions. And then these are the other ones that we had to choose from this week. So we were going to do this one, but we decided against it. We're going to do the other one tomorrow. So that's tomato and chicken risotto with basil oil. There's this one, which is kind of unusual. This is what I mean by choosing different things that we wouldn't normally have. Nduja baked eggs with cheesy ciabatta. Sounds delicious. It's something I would never have thought of cooking ourselves. So we're going to have that one night. And then this one is a smoky chicken skewers with red pepper salsa. Again, another thing that I probably wouldn't ever cook if we didn't do this. So I am going to prepare our dinner now. It says it takes 30 minutes. Fingers crossed it takes 30 minutes, and we'll be eating at 6 o'clock. I will let you know how that goes. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this now.
Our kind of fantasy, an ever-burning sky and a perfect scheme. My heart, a drum machine, a rose within a gun and a velvet dream. The heart of us, so big, cannot be beaten any louder. Oh yeah, that part of me is never ever free. The world is all so big, you know it keeps my back on harder. I'll do it on and on forever, baby. I can be your dancer in the dark. No, I won't kiss and tell. We'll never ever end. Yeah, I'll be your dancer in the dark. I'll stay invisible forever, high on love. Oh no, we won't make it into any love song. No Romeo, no Juliet, but baby, we were meant to be the dancers in the dark. No, we don't kiss and tell. We'll never ever end. We play our favorite game. We ride until we die, and we got no shame. All high on shadow play, with fire in the sky, we will never change. The heart of us, so big, cannot be beaten any louder. Oh yeah, that part of me is never ever free. The world is all so big, you know it keeps my back on harder. I'll do it on and on forever, baby. I can be your dancer in the dark. No, I won't kiss and tell. We'll never ever end.
So there we have our turkey burger with sweet potato fries and little gem lettuce. Well, that was a very tasty dinner indeed. I did leave the burgers in for about an extra 5 minutes each, because it's difficult to tell when you're cooking a burger in the oven whether or not it's cooked or not. I did use temperature gauge to check.
Hi.
To check that they were done, and they were cooked perfectly. So yeah, it was really nice, very filling and very tasty. I don't know, Weight Watchers wise, how many points that would have been. No idea. Obviously the turkey would have been 0. It would have been points for the mayonnaise and the sweet potato and the ciabatta, but you could have always had it without the ciabatta if you wanted. So so yeah, and it's Joe Wicks, so obviously it's relatively healthy. Anyway, so that's dinner done. I'm going to have some dessert later on, but yeah, so I'll catch you in a bit. It is now 10 to 8, and I'm just about to go on a WhatsApp video call with some friends. I've just watched Phoebe do her jazz class, so that was really good, and I'm gonna have a cup of tea. And I think, so at this time of night I would usually have some yogurt and granola and some berries, and that's sort of my favourite thing to have in the evenings. However, in the freezer we have Halo Top. Is my favourite. This one I love, which is the sea salted caramel. I also love cinnamon bun. I also love the birthday cake. I also love the cookies, and is it chocolate chip cookie or something like that? Anyway, I love them all. What's your favourite one? If you've tried Halo Top, there are other really good makes of low-calorie ice cream, but I like these the best. I find some of them have like a funny aftertaste. The Aldi ones certainly have a strange aftertaste. These I really like, and it's 3 points, I think, for a quarter of a tub of this one. Certainly, I think the cinnamon bun one is slightly more, but this one is, yeah. Did I say 3 points? Yeah, 3 points for a quarter of a tub. Try and keep to quarter of a tub. It's always best not to eat it out of the tub. If you eat it out of the tub, you'll probably eat the lot. So I'm going to take out the right serving. So yeah, I'm going to have that with a cup of tea, and that will be it. And I think I've done well today compared to other days where I have snacked a lot. And you know, I'm not having like pop chips or lentil crisps. I'm not having like Walkers or Pringles and stuff like that. But I have had wine and gin and Pimm's, not all together, but I've had some of that. And those, as much as they're lovely, are wasted calories in my book. So it's nice for a treat every now and then. But today has been a really good day. So I am pleased. I think doing this definitely helps, because I am trying to show you what I should be eating and what I always used to eat, certainly, and so, but at the moment it's gone a little bit awry on the odd day, but we'll try and keep to this, and yeah, get back to the weight that I'm happy at, the size that I'm happy at. It's not really about weight, it's more about how my clothes feel and fit on me. And yeah, so it's been a really good day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you can do so by clicking just down below. Tell me if you've tried Gusto, what you thought. Tell me what your favourite Halo Top flavour is, and I will see you next time.